So go ahead and raise your hand if you'd like to hear about a marketing idea that will totally blow your mind.
This isn't clickbait. It's something I created that's pretty awesome.
I see a lot of hands. We want to dig a little deeper into something that you talked a little bit about, and it was this incredible marketing idea that kind of has blown people's minds, and he wants to now share it with all of us.
Yeah, I want to give you all the nitty-gritty details.
Because why not? If it worked for you, then it would work for others.
All right, so the background story of this is I found a cool way to market on LinkedIn, and I've got a whole nother video that talks about how to properly market on LinkedIn and generate leads from LinkedIn. Another way that I found that I could really get people's attention, is especially the influencers, is to make a custom video for them. But it took a lot of time. For me to make 10 custom videos, it took a lot of brain power reviewing their website and
and it's still just speculative. It's not like, this is bought and sold business.
Yeah, it's like if I'm going to spend this much time just to prospect.
Yeah, it's pitching. Yeah.
So it was a good approach and it worked, but it took a lot of my time, and I didn't want to take 1 to 2 hours every day just for a handful. And I wanted to scale it up more than that. So here's what I did. I created kind of a choose your own adventure video, meaning that there were a lot of different options of ways that the video could be edited together for my team to edit. So I recorded audio of myself saying, "Oh, you have a great logo. I really love what your logo looks like." Or man, you've got a word there, but it just looks like a regular font. You need to have a logo design. That'll make a big difference. Or your logo's in the center. I recommend moving it over to the left because people start reading left to right, so they want to see the logo first. And then I'd go on to talk about the colors of the website. Or talk about what's on the front page, what's the call to action.
And this is just you're just recording it somewhat generically, right? These clips of you.
There are these generic clips that my team would then take a screenshot of their homepage, put that in there, and then decide, okay, is it a good logo or is it bad? And I gave them parameters, and so they put in there, "Ooh, I like your logo."
Yeah.
My voice saying that. Oh, and I think I made a very generic opening where it was a video on me saying, "Hey, I just wanted to take a look at your website," and quickly it would go to their website, so they would see me.
Right.
And now we're looking at their website, so they're like, "Oh wow, this is a custom video about my website." And then I'd go for about a minute of this choose your own adventure that my team customized to their website, and then at the end it would come back to me, and I would give them a sales pitch about, these are my services and this is what I can offer you, and it went into that detail. But it was all pieced together automatically. And I had 2 people that were working full time for me. One of them that was finding websites of my clients and taking the screenshots and choosing, okay, we're going to use video clips 1, 5 and 6, 9, 12. We had, I think, 30 different clips to pick and choose from. And then that would go over to my editor guy, who would then grab those clips, piece them together, edit the video, make sure it's polished, render it, and upload it to YouTube, and then give me the link. And then it'd go back to the first person, who would then send out that message with the YouTube link.
And how many of those were you able to, you wanted to scale it out because you were spending so much time on your own, but do you remember how many you were able to?
I believe we were doing about 20 or more per day. So on LinkedIn, I was reaching out to 125 new people every day, and then we were sending these videos to everyone that responded. Yeah, it was very cool, and it got results. It really got results. People would respond back thinking, "Wow, thank you for making me a custom video. Let's schedule a chat." And they'd already had, kind of the sales pitch. They already knew about my services. So the chat was just a consult answering their questions, and they'd make a sale.
God, what a simple approach. And now you, too, can steal it from Nate.
So something I want to emphasize here is, while what I just described is complicated to set up, think of the freedom that creates once it's running.
Yeah.
So I did have 2 employees.
I was going to say, so it does require that you have some staff.
Even if I were to do it myself, to automate it like I described, I could do that a lot quicker than recording the custom videos, and it wouldn't drain my brain power every single day of recording 20 different videos.
Yeah.
I highly recommend either that strategy or something similar. Find a way that you can really get people's attention, and then find a way to systematize it so you can you can scale it up.
Yeah. It's a great marketing tactic. It's genius level stuff. And the fact that you probably are getting a much greater return in terms of interest and new clients, even for, you say, well, we're only doing 20 a day, but those are 20 custom videos that you know people are going to eat right up.
See, and the wheels are turning in my head right now, because I've been looking at launching this strategy again, modified for critiquing people's YouTube channels. And the reason that I could only do 20 a day, there were other things that limited it.
Yeah.
Back when I did that campaign for website design, which those same limitations don't exist for me now. What would limit it is just the number of people that I want to market to.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just, yeah, this is fun.
Possibilities are limitless when you have time to sit and think, which actually you'd have more time to do if your processes are automated and actually working. Some seriously good stuff right there. You may need to rewind and just watch it again to hear the explanation of what Nate did, because it took me twice to kind of figure out what you did there. It's very cool.
Thanks, man. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you tomorrow.